In this video, I want to cover the coolant reservoir tank and the cap that seals it. These were used for years on Mercedes, not just Mercedes, but other cars, starting in the mid 1970s. And I see a lot of problems with them as they age. For instance, you're going to have nipples that crack. You're going to have O-rings on the sensor start leaking. I've seen the cracks develop around the factory seams. And then, of course, more than anything else, I see problems with the caps. I think people think these caps can last for 20 years or more and never be changed, and that's not true. You can lose coolant, through a cap that is not sealing properly. I want to show you, I pulled this cap off this car and I'm looking at it. Look here, not only was the cap look pretty nasty, but the lip right here was also heavily corroded. So obviously this cap wasn't sealing, but I thought you might want to look up close the difference between a new cap and an old cap, and I'll kind of explain what you should be looking for the next time you remove your own reservoir tank cap. Okay, it's pretty clear which one's the new one and which one's the old one. Note on the new cap how soft and pliable that rubber seal is. And note that it has a flat surface, very little indentation on it. But look at this old cap. It's kind of got three problems. Number one, the rubber is very stiff. Number two, there's a deep groove in it. And number three, it's starting to crack. So those are the signs you're looking for. If the rubber's starting to age harden and you're starting to see some cracks, replace the cap. They are not expensive. And don't tell me you don't work on cars, because this is the #1 beginning DIY job that you can take on, is just do some preventative maintenance on your tank and your cap. If you find this lip here that is corroded, just take a little Scotch-Brite pad like you see here, and I'm just scrubbing away. You don't want to use sandpaper, that's going to scratch it. But just a word to the wise, take a look at your cap, and if it's showing signs like this, just replace it.